Okay, this was an unexpected video. I am off to go grab something that I think you guys are gonna really like. This is something that I have wanted to do forever, and it just seems possible today. I'll explain once you guys see it, but I got a little bit of a drive. Let's go get it, boys. This just might be the last time this 325 fires up. Sweet. Okay, boys and girls, as you saw there, it's loaded up, or he was loading it up. I'll give you a little peeky peek. That's little VGT action right there. Yeah. 6-7 swap time. 07 is gonna get 6-7 swapped. Let's enjoy. Let's see what we're into. I'm pumped. I also got with the deal, I really appreciate it, threw in tank, fleece in tank in it as well. I'm pumped. I'll probably explain more once I get back to the shop, but yeah, it was definitely in moment kind of marketplace buy this morning. I don't know why I did it, but you don't see too many 5.9 trucks with a 6.7 in it, and I want to document what it takes. If you guys are here for the long haul, you'll see it gets swapped in. Shouldn't take too long. I just need to, I know my research, I know quite a bit about this swap, so hence why I did it. I just need to find injectors, 03, 04 injectors out of a common rail, which I'll be going probably like a 40% injector, but I also might just do 100s, and then if I ever put a compound on top of this truck, then I have the fuel for it. I have 625s at home that I'll roll into this engine, and we'll see. I'll probably run maybe a stock appearing like HE 351 63 mil, like a modded turbo. Anyways, I'm gonna get home. I'm just over the moon right now. We'll see. It's 459. It's just, I don't know. It runs smooth, but look at that. So sweet. That 5.9 will be the race truck engine. Unless I find a 6.7 that takes a spot, but I don't think so. I have something with this engine. It's like one of those sentimental pieces that kind of has been through it all, and if I can put it through its paces racing and crack the block on it and send it goodbye, well then I'll be happy. But just to sell it to someone, I don't know if I can do it. So see you guys back at the shop. I'm pumped. Okay guys, I'm here in traffic, and just thought I'd just record and just yap a bit, and what my brain and thinking process was when I bought that 6.7 this morning. I had no intentions at all going in today with this, but I started thinking about my injectors in my 07 right now, and they seem to hang a bit when you rev it up to 3,500 and let it come down. It seems to hang, so they're on their way out. They're getting tired, and instead of spending $4 grand on injectors, and I have that front case leak on this truck, which if I'm pulling the cam out of a 325 engine, I don't want to put the stock cam back in. So instead of buying a cam and everything for this engine, and putting $4,000 like OEM Bosch injectors in, I am just going to swap this 6.7 in. For what the deal I got for that truck, with that fleece intake pump, that fleece intake's worth about 1,100 new, and I got a great deal on it. It can support 800 horsepower, and I just about bought it yesterday. So if that guy didn't have that fleece intake and that engine, I wouldn't have bought it. Like, I got a deal on both, and I'm just so grateful for him and what he gave me as a deal. And I believe for this, like, engine for deal, I could sell this 325 right now pretty much for what I paid for that. And yeah, I don't know if I need injectors no matter what. If I was gonna swap a cam out, like that 6.7 cam, there's no point in swapping it out. They get great fuel mileage deleted and tuned, so there was no reason. The only reason I would have swapped cams in this truck was to get rid of that EGR cam. So here I am. I believe I'll probably be a couple more grand more into this, but I'll have a fully resealed engine. I'll have this power of the 6.7. Just so much goes into it, guys. Like, I can't explain the benefits I'm going to get out of swapping the 6.7 in. The displacement's a big difference, but like the low end torque those 6.7s can create towing is just night and day, and I'm excited to experience it and to show you guys all that and show what goes into the build process of swapping a 6.7 engine into a 5.9 truck. I don't know, let's take it from here, guys. I'm excited. That turbo and injectors on that truck I can make some money back on, and it's maybe some other miscellaneous parts. The ECM's already gone, which is probably why I got a bit better deal, but I don't need the ECM anyways. Just the small things. It's not head studded, but that's easy to take care of. I'm ready, guys. I'm ready to have fun with a 6.7, show you guys what it takes to put a 6.7 in here. And if you guys are experiencing a engine failure in one of your common rail 5.9s, I highly suggest looking into it, especially if you have an 03 truck, 03, 04 truck with the 305 engine. Those injectors will just go straight to a 6.7, so you're not really expending that extra money to buy a whole different injector. I don't know. I'm pumped. I just hope I can make this a learning curve for you guys, and that's all I really want to bring out of this. You don't see very many of these in Canada, a lot in the States, and that's why that's where I got the knowledge, and I've watched enough videos on it. I believe I'm confident enough to do it. Let's do it, guys. Pumped. And you know, boys, can't drive past Steed Speed without checking if they had a malfunction or a defect manifold. 6.7 might just be getting a Steed Speed manifold. This is awesome. Local to me, probably about, I don't know, an hour away from my house, so that's a cool relationship to have. Yeah, Justin and I just did a full tour of Steed Speed and their whole shop and their whole setup they got going on. Pretty sweet. Just thought I'd throw that in there. That's you don't get that experience every day. Oh yeah. Well, here it starts, I guess. Project begins. As I was saying there on the drive home, that's just kind of what thought process was when I was thinking about it. This engine has 360 on it, and I don't know, over a rebuilt 5.9 to a 6.7, like maybe find one with a little lower K, but if you reseal them and stuff, these engines are so tight. Like, they just, especially the factory EGR, as much as you could say it's a downfall or so, like it's just never been tuned. I really don't think this engine could have went through a whole lot of stress itself, but we will find out. I'm excited. I'm gonna strip this all down to a long block. I will be painting the block and the head, just cleaning it up some. I'll be changing pretty much every gasket on this engine and just fully resealing it, bringing it back to life. I will be pulling that 5.9 out of that 05 truck I have, and I'm probably going to put them side by side, and then I can really get a good comparison when I am doing the swaps and showing you guys the difference between a 5.9 block, the 6.7 block, what you need to do, yada yada. and the difference between the rails. I think it's gonna be a good video on what to do. And then I'm gonna take most of that 5.9 stuff off that block and slap it on this one. And then when the time comes, it should be a couple day project. I'll rip the engine out of my truck. This should just literally bolt right back in and away I go. That's the hope. So here's the new beginnings, guys. And hopefully a truck that's fun to drive. I'm excited. I'm truly excited about this. I don't know really what else to say. I think I'll obviously be doing a lot more series on this. I'll do a teardown of me stripping it down. And if I find anything, I find something. This is sweet. I'm excited. I'll probably pull this oil filter off, split it, and see what's inside of it, see what it tells me. It has no oil in it as the oil pan is shot. It has a pinhole in it, it's leaking. Guy didn't want oil over his floor, which is fair enough. All right, guys, so I got some thinking to do ahead of myself here. I got to figure out a injector company to work with, a tuner that I want to work with, because this is not going to be the end all be all. This is not just one truck I'm doing. This is what I plan to be doing for as far as I know. Honestly, I have no really end goal. So I really need to figure out who I want to work with and just kind of go from there. And that is my next step, really, is to get injectors ordered for this thing, get them coming, and from there, figure it out. But yeah, if you guys want to see what it takes to swap a 6.7 to a 5.9, hit that subscribe button, throw a like, leave a comment what you guys think. If you guys are excited, if you guys are here for knowledge, throw questions down below. I'll try to answer them best I can, and then also if I can't answer them, I will go back and answer them as I do know, because obviously I'm going to go through all the trials of getting this into my 5.9 truck. So for this one, we'll see you guys later. Peace.